Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the World of Outlaws Super Late Models here at Limaland. Very massive field here. Full like 26 cars here. I think it's literally the biggest field you could have. I think 18 make it to the feature. So 8 people are going home in this thing, which is a massive. We got Connor out here, who's super fast. I think he's over like 9K iRacing. It's ridiculous. He's really up there. Tolleson, Trevin, Gavin, a lot of people we know out here. Justin Sick, Buchanan, bunch of people that are super fast, but ran about like 10th quickest in practice. A lot of people are running about like a 4. Buchanan ran a 2 so far. We will see what we can do here in qualifying. But track was super fresh to start with. Now it is not so fresh. And we'll see what we can do. We got CFM sets on board. Appreciate them for that.
I got a couple good ones here.
Link in the description if you want to run the same sets. I'm going to run lower second lap, like a little slider line.
12.
Damn, we ran a 5. That's not great. This track is definitely slicked off a lot more, and this lap won't count anyways because we smacked the wall there. This track has slicked off a lot on the bottom. I think it's going to be more just running middle here in the, like, heat race and everything like that. I think that's all it's going to be, basically. Looks like we're about 15th right now. We just have to be top 7 in our heat race, so we'll do the best we can there. But we did not hit a very good time. Fell back to 16th there. Yeah, we were not one of the faster qualifiers. Gavin got a 322. Great lap by him. He might have ran like more top first lap to get speed and then ran a good second lap there. But we definitely messed that one up. Got way too sideways on our first lap, and we're just falling back. So we're going to have to make some moves here in the heat race. All right, heat number 1 on deck. I just realized after qualifying, the set didn't save from going from practice to qualifying, or from practice to this race session. So we were running on the default set, which makes a lot of sense now. But we got Gavin in here, Trevin, Connor got pole. We got William in here as well. Matt Taylor, Justin Sick, really fast people in that heat. In my heat, there's some pretty fast people too. Jonkman, Buchanan. We got Tolleson, but we are starting really deep. We're starting like 10th in my heat. We qualified
don't go in the
awful. So we're going to have to make moves for sure and see what we can do here. Hopefully we can move forward in the heat race, try to get some passes. We'll watch these guys, see how they do. Gavin starting in 3rd, Trevin 2nd, Connor in 1st. Good luck to all of them. We'll see how it goes. Top 7 advance. So we'll see how good of battles they're having up front. Connor gets a massive jump there. Oh, Gavin's already getting spun off the start. Lovely stuff. Wow, that's a massive crash. He didn't lose his spoiler at least. Front end's all screwed up. That guy's coming up the track. What a mess to start with. Holy crap. Where is he at after like that lap? He is 9th currently. Oh no. He's back there where we're basically going to be starting at. And he's going to have to work his way forward. Are there any battles really up here at all? Oh, Williams in the pits. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to go through the consolation race. A lot of people in the consolation race as well. So yeah, we're going to stick on Gavin here. He's back here, lap number 3 at 9th. We'll see if he can move his way on up. Hopefully he can. If not, he might have to go through the consolation race. Honestly, we might have to go through the consolation race also, which would suck because we are pretty far back there. But Gavin's really fast. I can see him trying to get his way up there. But these 8 laps are going to go by very quick. He's got to make up 2 spots. He's got to get by this 612 quick. And then go work on that 19 car. He's throwing a slider there. 612. Just got him in the right rear a little. It wasn't a very, like, hard slider. Like, it just looked like it got a little tight on him. I don't know if he tried fully throwing it or, like, stopping partway through to try to keep it low. I'm not 100% sure because it is tough in that situation. Looks like he might finish 9th back here. That's rough. Oh, he just got wrecked. That was Justin. Rip, he's done. Oh, Gavin's getting 8th right there. Then trying to get... This is 7th place right there in front of them then. So that 612 is 7th spot. That's for the transfer. 612 runs low. Gavin's going to get a run on the exit, but not going to be able to get to him. He's going to be pole for the consolation race. Wow. Massive developments from the start of that race. That was crazy. So hopefully we don't end up in the same...
Heat race, guys. Just great.
Hopefully we don't end up in the same kind of fate. That would suck. But we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can move on up now that we actually have the set on
Indeed
board.
it was.
Because we were running the baseline Limaland in qualifying, which sucks. Because I didn't realize going from the practice to the race session, it switched on us and went back to baseline. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's quite annoying. But, oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully we can move our way up. We got to make up 3 spots. There might be some wrecks like you saw in heat number 1, so we got to watch out for those. And it's going to be massive stuff here. But as we get rolling off, hopefully we can get a good start. And we might run that middle line, it seems like. That seems like to be more preferred, I would think. But this is huge. We're car number 8, so I really want to make it into this damn race. It's a massive field. I think this is the only people that registered for the race as well, so it didn't split us at all. If there was one more registration, it would have split us, and everybody would be making the feature wherever they finish in the heat races and stuff like that. So, absolutely massive stuff. Guy behind me already hit the wall. Douglas. These things are weird driving at slow speeds, though. They really are. Like, the late models in general are tough at slow speeds. Everybody is checking up hard. Holy crap. Leader of ours is bringing everybody to a damn stop on the front stretch, trying to get everybody wrecked. That's absolutely ridiculous. Because he stopped, like, on the front stretch. Why? No clue. But hopefully we can have a good heat race here. Try not to run over the guy in front of me. He looks very loose. Couldn't really drive it into that corner normally, or I would have definitely wrecked that guy in front of me. They're already throwing sliders. We got a little tight on exit there because I lifted.
Clear. 15.69.
But this setup does dig. It's very quick. Well, from what I was running in the practice before this session, it was very, very fast.
Clear inside. 12.901.
But we just need to get acclimated to it and work our way forward. Oh, they're hitting. Got by one of them. Cone on the track. We're up to 9th currently. He comes down the track. Oh, wreck.
Pretty quick right now. I don't know what's wrong with him.
That's some massive spots. Whew. That was scary. Somebody back there broke the right front, it looks like. We're up to 5th from that. That's absolutely crazy. And this is heat 2, so whatever position we are, times it by 2 for the features. So currently we're in 10th. Got a little lucky with wrecks, but I figured that could happen. And honestly, if we qualified with the set on, maybe we would have been right in that. So sometimes it's a little bit of luck on our side for not having the set in a way. Oh yeah, I know, Trevin. I got it. As long as I don't get dumped from the guy behind me, we good. Guy behind me has some front nose damage as well. Because I know top 7 made it in. And we are checkered flag. Hell yeah, we got 5th. That's awesome. Starting back in 10th, we made it all the way up to 5th. That's nuts. That was a great drive for us. I'm very happy about that. Got a little lucky with that massive wreck. I need to go back and see that because that was scary. I don't know how close we were to hitting everybody there, but hell yeah, I'm happy about that one. Because there was a big-ass wreck here coming off of turn 4. They all got together, and then we just checked up enough, missed it all right on the bottom. That was close. Because he got hit down a little bit. It wasn't as close as I was thinking, and it looks like he actually lost his tire. It went off right there, and we went from like 9th to 5th there from that wreck. That is huge for us. And then there was a wreck like before that with these guys. What even happened? I don't know if the one came up or down in this corner. It looks like he's super sideways. Yeah, he just lost it, and the 35 had nowhere to go. Got into him. We barely missed him. It said we had some car contact, but literally it was like a minuscule part. I don't know how I didn't get a 2x for it, but I'll take it. Somehow we got all the way up to 5th to advance. I'm very happy about that, and I'll bring you guys back for the actually, there's a lot of people in this consolation race. We may as well just watch this because Gavin's on pole for it. There's 12 people in this and 4 advance. That is huge. This is the biggest consolation race I have ever seen in my life. So hopefully Gavin and them can make it through. It's Gavin, the 22, which is Brian, Lance, Bradley, Justin's in here, who's really fast. Chad's pretty quick as well, I've seen. William's in here, and Cody, I think, is starting in last, it looks like. So this is going to be a very interesting consolation, just with how many people there are, and top 4 advanced. So I really actually want to watch this, because there might be some drama just out of this thing. Who knows? People are going to be wrecking each other. Gavin gets a great start. They're 3 wide for second place right there. We're just going to like watch where the transfer is for the most part. They're 3 wide behind the transfer. 25's around. He's done for. 15 almost got that 16 car in the rear end. Super close. Oh, 16 doored the 12 up the track. 12 cars to transfer currently. 16 and 22 side by side. 12 and the 16, or 15, sorry, tight behind them. 15, really close to that rear end on the 15 car. Like, the 15's close to the 16. Sorry, I keep getting them flip-flopped. Some crazy tight racing, though, for the transfer here. 12's trying to hold on to it. They're on lap 4 out of 10 here. Yeah, lap 4 currently. 12 car's trying to roll that outside. The guys on the bottom trying to keep it clean down there without sliding up too hard. 15's going to have it at the line there. 15 car has the transfer spot at the line. 22 down the track a little bit there on the exit. 16 has cleared the 22. 15 into the side of the 22 there. 15's up to third. 22 is the transfer spot currently. He got tight mid-corner. 12 car trying to get a run on him. They all go super low. 22 car is super tight, getting and hitting the back of right there. 12 car moves ahead. He's now in the transfer spot. That was unfortunate. 12 car was checking up for him, but the 22 was just super sideways. Nothing that the 12 car could do at that point. He was already checking up as much as he could. So that's unfortunate for the 22. He just messed up a couple corners in a row. We'll watch this battle here for third, unless this guy, the 12 car, starts getting battled tight, but I don't know if they will. I could see these two potentially wrecking themselves out of the consolation spots, so we'll see. I think the 15 is going to have him at the line this time by, unless he gets too sideways. Coming up to the white flag here. Gavin's gone out front. 15, 16, and the 12, they're wrecking behind them. All 3 of these guys are in super safe. They don't need to worry about anything. And they all make it just fine. The 16 beat out the 15, then the 12 car. They're all wrecking afterwards. Gavin gets the win. Good job on Gavin. But we're going on to the feature race now. I knew there was going to be a tight consolation race with how many people there were. But we're starting back in 10th. I'm happy we just made the feature. That's awesome for where we qualified. But on to the feature race now. All right, we're getting rolling off here for the feature race in 10th place on the outside. I'm actually fine with being out here. Are any of these guys going to go? Hello? Okay, that took forever.
Looks like you should
This
be
3
lining up
car
behind us,
in front of me, who is Caden, the actual 15 car, but 3 on the side of his car. It took forever to start going. But hopefully we can have a good race. I'm happy we're starting out here because I think the momentum's out here. The bottom might work, like they were making work in the consolation race, but I think you can keep more momentum and keep it less sideways up top, I feel like, potentially. So it's going to be some tight racing, I think. Some sliders can be thrown, which is fun. This is a very fun track, but it's a tough place to miss a wreck, I'll tell you that. It gets very congested when there's a wreck. We do have cautions here, though, 40 laps. But here we go. We're getting ready to take the green. Not a great start for us, but we're fine. Oh, 15 already getting hit by that orange car. I don't know who the orange car was exactly. We pushed very hard there. I didn't get it turned into the corner very well.
Inside. Clear. 2 inside. Clear.
We're 3 wide, racing tight here.
0, 2 inside. Inside 2.
I cannot get this thing to turn right now because we're like on the wall and I can't like get it to whip around at all.
Clear, clear, clear. Good job. 13.
Ooh, 15's in the wall.
9. Inside. In and out.
Trying not to come down on the guy below me there. Yeah, I'm struggling right now getting this thing to turn. There we go. That was much better. Like we were too close to the wall before to get it to turn. I was trying to run more middle, kind of cut that guy down a little bit. That's my bad. I'm sorry about that, Justin. I raced Justin a lot, though. He's super clean. Oh, got real sideways there.
Clear.
Got bumped by the one car, not the actual number one, which I think is Connor out front. It's the one on the side of his car.
13.31.
Try to get this bottom rolling. I do like running the bottom here, though. It's fun. Just got to be patient on the throttle. Try not to run over Justin down here. I had a really good entry. Had to slam, not slam the brakes, but like drag it a little bit. Gavin's running that middle behind us.
Clear outside. 13.
I really like the slider line here, though, but obviously you can't really run that very well in a race format when you got people around you. Because I was trying that out in practice before this race, and it was a lot of fun, and it was actually pretty quick for us. That light blue car got in the wall a little bit. We got a little tight there.
Two outside, 2 cars. Clear.
I don't know if we're passing anybody or they're catching me. I think they were catching me there because I screwed up.
Clear high.
I know that light blue 15 we're like somewhat passing if we don't screw up. We're 3 wide.
12.99.
Oh, got the tire. Dang it. I was worried about that. All right, luckily it didn't rip our front left off. That thing hit hard. I can tell you that. That hurt. I think we're next to Gavin now, too. We are. We're 3 wide with Gavin. 12 car cut him off. See, that tire's not as egregious, but the one that we hit was really bad. We're falling damn near last now. This bottom 8, well, it was working fine. Oh, that guy's spinning himself out. That's going to be a caution. 100%. That's a caution now. Okay. Gavin got by us. We have to let the 20 car by. Is that the guy who just spun himself? I'm not sure. Okay, now we're just behind Gavin, but we're back here in like, it looks like 14th maybe, so it's been a struggle. We have fallen back a little bit. Had a really bad start on my end though, just not getting it turned up top. That was all on me, but the bottom was fun until I hit that tire. That really hurt us. All right, we are back on the outside now. I think the 14th was correct. Oh, Connor dropped due to connection. Oh, no. He was in the lead. Rip. That sucks for him. He was in the lead. He qualified pole and everything. That really sucks. That's really unfortunate for him. Hopefully we can get a better start here to where we can get the car rotated around up here. I think we can because there's heat in the tires and everything like that. Gavin made that bottom work, though. Damn. He's ripping that bottom. I want to rip the middle, kind of like where this 12 car is.
13.059.
There's just nowhere to go on him right now. These setups are very fast. It's just user error right now. I haven't put enough laps in on it to be good at it yet.
Clear on the bottom.
But these sets are very good. They hook up and they're very solid. Because Connor, I know, was running them. Tolleson, who's up there in the top 5, is very fast. Gavin's on the same stuff. Like, it's all driver at that point. Like, what kind of style you have and stuff. And I just haven't put in enough laps to get used to these still. Because this is only like week 4 of this season. And these tracks have been so different from each other so far. Because we had like Kern and stuff like that. They were almost wrecking out in front of us. Oh, Gavin got the tire down low. Good, we're not the only one. Massive stuff. Massive stuff, Gavin.
Outside. Clear.
Now we're on the bottom. Try to roll back down here again. There is a lot of grip down there if you can hit it right. Because I think I can get to the inside of the 16, honestly. But he's rolling like where the slick is really well. I had a bad 3 and 4.
13.2.
We're past halfway in this race, though.
Clear.
They're hitting a little bit in front of us. The orange car and the 16. I think the orange is the 14. Yeah, it's the 14. They're hitting a little bit. Hoping they don't wreck right in front of me. 16 wants to slide up in front of him so bad. We're like 3 wide with them.
Clear outside.
16 fell back. 14 got in front of him.
2 wide outside. Clear.
Got the 15 on the outside of the 16, and we're just ripping the bottom.
Outside.
Cody left. That's unfortunate. I don't know if he ended up in a wreck. Oh, I think, was he the one that ended up spun? No, I don't think so. He has a blue car.
13.019.
But we're passing people down here, baby. Gavin's up there in front of this little group.
13.1.
But we're ripping it down here really well right now. I like it. I've gotten into a little bit of a rhythm. The 14 cars passed everybody though. But absolutely tight race in here.
0.05.
Oh, I think Gavin got the wall right there. It sounded like it. It looked like he came down off the wall there on exit. Okay, they're getting a little out of ahead of me now.
13.174.
I need to move on up. Try not to just straight cut off the 16 there. All right, we got up in front of him clean now.
13.234.
And see if we could work this middle pretty well. Try to like slide up a little bit on exit for the grip. Because this track's really tough on getting to the wall. It's easy to smack it. Oh, big crash in front. Big crash in front. Gavin ended up a part of it. It looks like his car's all right. The 14 just slid up there too. It looks like he might be missing a little piece on that left front, but that was a big wreck. That was Trevin. Oh no, he started like third. What the hell is going on with the front guys? Everybody's getting like
that could have been
wrecked
really bad.
or lost connection and stuff right now. That's massive
That was
stuff.
freaking crazy, dude.
All right, we're on the inside this time where we've been like ripping around anyways, so I'm okay with this. Looks like Gavin's 2 rows in front of us. I think we might be 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're 11th currently. So we're 1 spot behind where we started this thing. Somehow.
Yeah, brother, you do your thing.
Try not to spin the tires too much.
Green
I
flag.
have cat hair in my mouth. Looks like some of the front people right on the bottom.
10 laps to go, 10 laps to
I don't
go.
know who's out
Time
front
by.
exactly.
Outside.
It's not Connor or Trevin anymore. I'm not sure who else is up there. I know Tolson's up there, but I know that wasn't his car. I think he's second.
13.3.
Oh, spin. That's Tolson. The 327, and they're all almost wrecking right in front of us, too.
Kinda walk me through a
Damn.
lap here, please.
Big developments. I think we might be in 10th now on the outside for this restart. I'm not 100% sure. 20 car needs to go by us. And one more restart. We're actually going to be single file this time because we're within the last 10 laps.
I didn't hear anything.
All right,
but
coming
it
around to the
appeared 3-1
green
to go.
again. Hopefully it's for the last time. It looks like Buchanan's the one up in the lead. That like purple car. Wasn't sure whose car it was, honestly. I think he was a pro last season too, like during the sprint car series and stuff. Or not sprint car, the late model series, sorry. The sprint car qualifiers are going on right now. We're so far back, like onto the straightaway when we're starting. That's crazy. Try to slide up like we were earlier in that middle area. Looks like they're running straight top up there. Trying to keep our car as straight as we can. Doing this, there you can get like a good cut down line too. It looks like. Oh, I got 2 straightened out there. That was bad on me. I tried to throttle it a little bit to get it sideways, and I didn't do it enough.
Clear.
Trying to run this slider line a little bit with a guy on our inside. I'm trying not to crowd him too much so we don't get hit up the track or anything, but he's running us clean so far.
Going well. Big medic. Side. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, he's running like in that slick. It's crazy.
Side.
Okay, let's get to the top. Oh, and that's why we're not running all the way up here.
Working the bottom. Delete it. Did a 12.999.
This track is super slicked off now, which I kind of figured would happen.
Clear low.
It gets fun. Oh, damn it. I am so bad at not getting that right rear in the wall, man.
Clear him. Clear.
It's so easy just to slide up into it.
Gonna be 2 to go.
The good people are very good at not doing that. Like the 12 and 15 both hit it there. We got Tolson trying to get back by us after his half spin. And he went to the back, but we got white flag here.
13.2.
Try to hold Tolson off the best we can here.
Inside. Clear.
Not getting to the back of the 16. They're wrecking after. We do beat Tolson to the line. I will take it.
Chill the
Who
fuck
ended up
out.
winning that? It looks like Buchanan
You're-
won it.
You hit everybody on the
Oh,
track.
he's coming
right
down
in
still.
front of me.
Jeez.
And you're fucking.
Where
you're
did Gavin
junking it.
finish? Gavin finished 6th after all that. That's crazy. He went from the B main like consolation race all the way up to 6th. That is absolutely massive. How the hell did he do that? I think he restarted like 7th or something though, but absolutely huge stuff. His car was all damaged all the hell. That's crazy. But he just had some good racing. with the 14 car there. They were running side by side for a long time. It looks like Gavin would get him on the exit and the 14 would get him on entry. But that was a tight-ass race throughout the entire time. But let's go back to the beginning, see all the incidents, because there was quite a bit. And they're just like bitching in the race anyways. So don't really feel like hearing that because it's going to be all over Facebook anyways. It always is. Oh, God. The iRacing dirt talk on Facebook is ridiculous. 21 car in the wall a little bit. Just a little right rear tap. 621 right rear tap early on. Everybody was right on top of each other. See, I was way too tight early on. Like, I could not get that thing to rotate. So he tried cutting down. And we were almost 3 wide. Got into the side of that guy. 15 car was very sideways in the beginning there. I was trying to work my way by him. They're almost 4 wide there per second. That's crazy because that's Connor out front. Trevin, I think, is that 7 car. Buchanan is the very bottom one, I think. I want to say. I could be wrong. Could be that 27. Not 100% sure. Yeah, he is this very purple car. Okay. There's all running super tight on the bottom. 2 on top, 2 right on the bottom. Gavin back here, right rear on the wall, barely. He's fine. Leader up front, right rear on the wall. He's going to have a right rear on the wall. Nobody's hitting each other yet. Everybody's just running super tight. It's crazy. Really, really tight racing. This is where they come together a little bit. Because 27 was trying to cut down on Buchanan there, it looks like. He wasn't fully clear, but coming down on the racetrack regardless. And then 21 just running into the back of the 27, checking up enough to where he didn't spin him somehow. I thought for sure he was going around. That's crazy. 19 into the wall on the exit. Very easy to do here. We were side by side with Gavin there. We were like 3 wide. The 1 car got the wall hard. Oh, he broke his right front right there. That's probably why he was a lap down and like it was saying let him by under the caution and stuff because where the caution came out. This was the actual first caution. The 19 got the wall and it hooked him around. And he was still stuck there for like another lap or so. But dirt caution laps don't count, so he really didn't lose any laps there. This is Tollison, I believe it is, getting ran into by the 21. 21 just sent it in on the bottom right there, got in his left rear. It looks like it was like bottom 1, 2, like top 3, 4. Interesting. I really didn't know the line fully. And this was after Connor got kicked from connection. I think 7 is Trevin. He was coming down a little bit while Tollison was coming up on exit. Just a racing thing, getting together. Barely tapped them mid-corner. They're just running super tight. I think Tollison scraped the wall, slowed him down the slightest bit. And, oh, maybe that's not Buchanan. Never mind. That's 27. I don't know who the 27 is exactly. We were racing tight back here. I know the 16 and the 14 got together multiple times. 14 came down there, but I know that they got together a few times right in front of me. I was hoping they wouldn't wreck because they were super close to it. 14, the 12 car, very close. We were just fighting hard on that bottom, like 3 wide a lot. 16 car was shutting the door on the 15 there. Another 15 car here got the wall. And the wall again on exit. Very easy to do. That's why it was like very sketchy running that high line. You had to get like a good cut down to not slide up into the wall. Tollison and Trevin. Tollison came all the way up there and still coming up. Doored him into the wall. Nowhere for Trevin to go. He just kind of got like pushed all the way up. Then all of them are fighting super hard. I don't think the guy on the bottom expected Trevin to go back middle 3 wide. They're all hitting. Now this might be where Trevin gets spun. No. Because I know Trevin ended up getting wrecked at some point. I just don't know exactly when, but I would be mad if I was him at this point. He shut the door on that guy, and that's where he got spun and done. Yikes. And this is where Gavin almost ran straight into it. Well, he actually did. Yikes. That was terrifying for Gavin. Luckily, it didn't damage his car, really. Then Tollison got ran into the back of by the 27, spun out, and people are hitting under caution. Everybody's just trying to tighten up before the start. Did Tollison get a black flag? I'm wondering. Because I know he finished right on me. No, he didn't. Okay. Because I thought maybe he passed the 612 under caution. There's so many damn incidents here. It's crazy. Lap 35. They're throwing sliders for the lead now. I know Buchanan ended up winning it still. He had a massive cut down there. Got way in front. 15 car into the wall. I saw Tollison throwing the sliders behind me. Luckily, we were able to hold him off, though, by the end. That was nice. 14 car in the wall. I get in the wall right here. Definitely. This is where I'm like, oh, let's run the top, and then immediately hit the wall. That's why I didn't run the top very much. I'm not very good at it here. It's very tough in these late models. Like, you barely get the car any sort of sideways. And then last corner, geez, they're all wrecking last corner. The 27 tried to just bulldoze through first place, and that didn't work. and he fell all the way to 4th. Good. He definitely did not deserve any sort of spots out of that because he was trying to bulldoze everybody there. It was ridiculous. But we ended up finishing, what, 11th there? Probably going to lose a little bit of iRating potentially because there's a lot of higher numbers, or should I say lower numbers, I think, in front of us. They're going to gain some. We're definitely going to lose some. Trevin finishing back there, Connor finishing back there really sucks for them. They're going to lose quite a bit. We might not lose that much finishing 11th, but let's go check it out. All right, results are in. We lost 26. Not that bad out of that, though. It could have been a lot worse. We could have not even made the feature, but I'm just happy we made it because some very, very high guys in here. 3,900 strength of field. Really sucked for Connor. He lost connection like early on. That really blows for him because he was fast. Trevin got wrecked, unfortunately, and he finished a lot of laps down. They both lost a ton there, so that helped us not lose as much, at least. Tolleson being a higher number than us, barely. But he was like 200 over us, but higher number than us, lost a lot more than us though. And Gavin gets a good 15. He's over 6,100. Look at him go, but he had to go through the B main. I got to go back and watch his perspective, even though we're in the same damn race. I need to see the craziness he went through to work his way forward because he was doing so well there at the end. Like the middle to end, he was flying through the field. Like that was awesome. And I need to go see where he almost got killed by Trevin's spinning car. That was nuts. So hopefully you guys enjoy the race. Nonetheless, that was a ton of fun. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one.